Greetings. Thanks for watching. In our first video, Intro to Raising My Own Cell Tower, I explained the how and the why I put this tower up. In this video, I'll show you what was needed to do so.
I just got done connecting up the bottom base to the frame, the base that it goes on. And then there's a second section, like I said before, that's connected up. So there's two sections here. There's four more over there. By the time it gets done, it should be roughly 48 feet tall, including the mast. So this is on a pivot point right now. Two of the three legs are attached, so it should just walk right up. And I'm going to try to do that now. So, very easy to do. You can see the height of the other tower is about, I'd say 8 feet. So, there's about an 8-foot difference there. It's going to be twice as tall as that. So, this is 16 feet. And I think I measured the other one at 22 feet. So anyway, I'm happy with it. I got the third bolt in at the bottom. That shouldn't be any issues. I'll just put a lock nylon nut on it and it'll be fine. Well, I've been working. So I got all 8 sections put up. All 8 sections, and I ran the coax for the Yagi antenna and also the power cord for the rotor for the antenna. So what I did in order to test out the connection, make sure everything's working good, as I brought the controller out here. You can't really see anything because of the sunlight, but if I hit C, I believe it's supposed to go back to position A, which there it is. It's going back to position A. Got the generator running, so obviously, so it's hard to hear. So this is mounted on there so that north is right there between the large tree on the left and the short tree on the right. North, according to my compass, is right there. So that means that this thing needs to be pointing not straight down to the ground, but probably around 7 o'clock. And if it's not exactly right when it's up in the air, I can adjust the antenna. But the rotor needed to be programmed to the north, which in order to do that, you have to find north and then move the rotor base around. So that is, if we're standing at the antenna, it looks like it's going to be pointing that way, but once it's up in the air, it'll be the telltale sign if that's going to work, if that's north or not. I can pick this up, but it is heavy, and obviously I'd like to have had that mast another 5 to 10 feet taller back there, the mast that pulls it up, because it's not a bad angle, but it's just picking it up from so close to the base of the antenna. You can see that hook right there. That's only 8, 9, 10, 11 feet. And so if it was out here more, it would be better because it's not picking up so much weight, it's actually balancing it. But then again, I don't know if how that would work, because then once it pulls it up, it's going to be pulling it down instead of up, if you follow that thinking. So the rest of the plan here is to take and put a underground pipe on an angle going over to the trailer and up where that cord is, actually going through the side of the trailer there by the left side of the upper door. That's where these cords have to reach to. Ideally I would go around the water tower, but there's just not enough cord for the coax, and you're not supposed to coil coax up, and so I'm gonna have a little extra. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but I need to get that in there, and I don't want to add any more extension to it. So that's the way it's gonna stay. That's the way it's gonna be left until I get back again, and however long that is, and bring the winch with me next time.
This is my winch installation. You can see the black and red wires there. They're connected up to a 12-volt battery source that's at the back of my trailer. The winch itself is removable from that winch bracket that's on the mast. There's also a remote control that's attached to this that I picked up on Amazon, along with a solenoid, so that I can remotely raise this up without standing right next to it.
Well, this is what got me out here. Building that, putting it up. This trip was to finish that project so that I have internet access. Did not expect that Tom would volunteer to do this. He took his backhoe and dug a trench so that we were able to run that underground PVC up to the trailer and in. So it kind of just made it a permanent little structure.